Hello, Trippers, and welcome to the 501st Com Chatter. I am Chloe.
I'm Will. Hope you guys are having a good week. It's been a little while. We are sorry about that.
Yes.
As you are all aware, it is approaching Christmas time, and our work schedules are a little bit busy, and we also have a lot of stuff to do as well before then. Like get this one some very nice Christmas presents.
No, but when it is Christmas, we will do a fun episode where we will talk about all Christmas Star Wars gifts that we've got. I know you'll definitely have some. Not telling you what they are though.
I have an idea.
Yes. And obviously, if you are little, then ask Santa for some Star Wars.
Can I ask Santa for a Attack of the Clones Phase 1 armor? I was going to say something else.
Phase 1 armor?
I was going to say something else, then I thought about it. I was going to say Attack of the Clones Geonosis Padme, but I got mine here.
You don't need that. Add that on your Christmas list. So, yeah, obviously we have very busy schedules. Both of us work retail, so you retail workers will know that it gets so busy at this time of year.
It is very busy.
You know, as it is, we've literally came back from work and we're going live now. So,
yeah. We had a little bit of tea. Now we're going live.
You have to eat, guys.
Yes.
But yeah, so basically today might be a little bit of a shorter episode just because we haven't had much time to like research topics and stuff. But we will be talking about a lot of new releases that have been announced recently, and also there's been a like Disney Plus trailer which had many different TV shows and stuff that's coming into Disney Plus next year. It did have Skeleton Crew mentioned.
It did. We see like a little bit of like we see like Jod, I think, telling the kids there's a group of merciless pirates coming after you, and we see the ship being under attack. Stuff that, you know, it does. The things that you get in these like little trailer bits.
It's so quick, like
it doesn't spoil anything. It's not like you see a major plot point or, you know, like a major blow or character whatever dying or something like that. It's nothing like that. But it's just like, it's nice to finally see a little bit of official Andor clip, because we've all seen the like shall we say unofficial trailer that was released at like, I think it was at
New York Comic Con or something.
No, I think it was like D23 or something, wasn't it? But like someone, their phones naughty
sneakily filming
like that,
so we can see on YouTube the official trailer. However, I don't know how long it'll be on there because Disney are very strict with their things.
They are, but also because of the way that the internet is nowadays.
Once something's
on there, you'll be able to find
TikTok, it will be on YouTube. But yeah, basically, we haven't had the official release of the Andor Season 2 trailer yet, but we've had this Disney Plus, like a sneak peek of what's to come late this year and next year on Disney Plus. So yeah, there was a few Andor little spots in there, but also Skeleton Crew, and then all of their other stuff, Marvel shows and so much that's come into Disney Plus. So obviously, I know we are a Star Wars podcast, but if you are into any of the other stuff, they show that as well. So this trailer has been all over Disney Plus's socials and on their YouTube, so you can watch it for yourself. But yeah, later on in the episode, we've got a few pictures from it for Andor Season 2. So we're just going to be like talking a little bit about that.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, like, we're not going to go too in detail with it because there isn't a lot to go into detail.
No.
But we also know as well that an official trailer for Andor season 2 will be coming at some point very soon.
Yeah.
So you never know, but between now and the next episode that we do, they might actually release the full trailer, and it will probably include scenes and snippets that are in this little like breakdown bit.
Yeah.
So we're not going to go crazy on it, but
we thought we'd show you anyway, because in case you haven't seen the trailer, or if you have, and there might be something that we talk about that you might not have noticed, or because it's such like tiny little clips that if you blink you'll miss something. But obviously we don't know, because we haven't had like the full trailer announced, and we don't know what's going to happen, but
it will be soon though. It will be soon.
We'll talk about the pictures and little things that we saw.
Basically.
But there might be stuff that we miss that someone else might pick up on.
True.
So let us know if there's anything else that you're excited for Andor season 2. But there is quite a bit of news to get into, obviously, because we were a little bit later on in the week. There's been a few more things that have been announced since. We'll show those ones now.
Something that I will just mention is sort of Star Wars related, but you didn't realise it was him, did you? So we've just sort of finished and watched the new Penguin show.
Oh yes.
Very famous actor. You would know it if you haven't seen or heard him in a project. You've not ever watched anything on TV. Like, he has been in so many different franchises.
But like, from what you said, I'm like, oh yeah, I definitely know that character.
And he's certainly been in Star Wars a lot. So if you guys don't know, Clancy Brown was he was like the Red Devil guy in the Mandalorian prison episode. I can't remember his name, but he was of that. He was obviously Ryder Aziz in, like, he voiced him in Rebels, and then he was the live action version of him in Ahsoka.
It's the scene where they're like expecting Sabine to come out when they're like in that building, and then she's like on the bike, and then
the E-wings and that.
But
and then probably the most notorious one, or the most famous one in Star Wars, which you didn't realize. You're like, oh yeah, Savage Opress.
Yeah.
So this guy it's one of the most unique voices, but I've been watching that, and it's so good, and he's really good in it, and just reminded me of Savage because he's a good character.
Yes,
I did like him in Savage Opress. And if they did do a live Savage Opress, I'd want it to be Clancy.
Because there has been quite a bit of like Savage stuff coming out.
Black Series figure, hot toy.
I heard someone put on their like Instagram story. Can't remember who it was, but it was someone that like collects the hot toys, and they were saying that there's a slight improvement in like the latest photos of the Savage hot toy. So I think they've changed the head sculpt slightly better, but I don't know.
Interesting.
To me, I didn't really notice any difference. They both of the pictures they were comparing it to look the same to me. So I don't know, but it looks so detailed. It's got every little like wrinkle and
marking and
skin texture. If you've not seen the hot toys,
check out our.
You definitely.
Was it our last episode we showed a picture, or was it the episode before?
I think it might have been the last one.
But yeah, no, go check it out.
But just check on the Hot Toys Savage Opress like on the internet. It looks so good. But any Hot Toys look so good. Like
True.
Like a few weeks ago, we went to London and we went to the Forbidden Planet store.
We showed the pictures, didn't we?
Yeah, we showed some pictures on that episode. But there was so many Hot Toys there. So they had like the clone ones, but then they had like Grand Admiral Thrawn and Padme and stuff, and it was like the face sculpts looks so real. They got like the shiny eyes, they got all the skin texture, every little wrinkle and everything, and then it just looks so cool.
And on the Padme one, didn't they have like one of her like little moles or something?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So
Crazy.
she's got 2 little moles, but yeah, they had those on there. So detailed, but they are very expensive.
Yeah. They're actually Sideshow's doing a deal at the minute where you can get a free hot toy if you buy one, you'll get a free one.
Yeah.
But it's like there's ones that are in the deal. So there's like some of the statues are reduced, and some of the other hot toys are also like reduced. So that's quite cool. So maybe we'll discuss those ones. Right.
Yeah.
Going on to.
Let's show you guys some pictures of some new stuff.
There we go.
So, this is basically.
I think it was this one, was it? Oh, wait.
No, it was
this one.
Oh. Well, you can still sort of.
There we go. We're still here.
We're still here. So this is Disney. Disney Store. They've announced some new things. So this is one of the things here. So it's from a comic called The Rise of Kylo Ren. So basically, it's like this is like a nice box, and it comes with the lightsaber of the what's he called? The head of Ren.
The Ren.
The Ren.
But basically, it's like the first Ren is what he's also sort of known as.
Yeah.
So this is like who created the Knights of Ren.
I think it's cool because obviously we don't really know anything about Kylo Ren other than like movie wise. There's just the sequel trilogy, and we don't really know anything about him. But now through like the comics and the books and stuff, they've gone and given him a bit of a backstory with like he was in this clan called like the Knights of Ren. But yeah,
this is the lightsaber of the Ren. So obviously in the sequels we see him in the Knights of. He is a Knight of the Ren, but
yeah,
he's like the leader as well. But like this is the first one.
Yeah. Here's the lightsaber, and
it's quite cool looking.
Does look quite cool actually. We've not really seen a lightsaber like this before. Like the top of it looks very sort of small, and then it has these kind of like what are they called? Protruding
like metal.
Yeah, it almost looks like the Mandalorian horns. That's what it makes me think of. But
I think, by the way, this is also a limited edition. By the way, like it looks like out of 5,000.
So I think this will probably be available at Disney parks, but also probably the Disney Store in London, and Disney Store online as well.
I would like them to do a Disneyland UK, but never going to happen.
I know, I wish as well. I'm sure all.
Could you imagine that Galaxy's Edge in like London?
Yeah.
That'd be quite fun.
Or like somewhere where they've got a bit of space for like a big park where we can just
the lakes.
All the Star Wars fans.
Do it up in the lakes, and they could have like
in the
Lake Como. They could have like the Naboo area. So you know how you got like Batuu on Galaxy's Edge, you could have like Naboo. That'd be really cool, actually.
Well, I think all of our UK viewers would love to go to a UK Star Wars theme park as well.
Yes.
Let's make it happen.
Another thing available from the Disney Store.
Yes. So this is the same comic. So it's the helmet of the Ren. Yeah. I don't really know anything about this, to be honest, but it looks It looks to me kind of like a sort of fencing helmet.
It is a bit. Can I just say something I've noticed, which I find quite funny?
Yeah.
So, obviously, people that get the stuff like this, and it's called cosplay. But underneath where it says helmet of the Ren, and then it's in French, whatever, and underneath and that in Spanish, there's a bit in English, and it says adult role play helmet. It's like, no, you're not role playing the Ren. You're cosplaying the Ren. I just thought that was quite funny. Adult role play helmet.
Well, I guess they got to put adult in case it's like too big for a kid's head.
Well, I can't imagine. I can't really imagine advertising it to kids as being like a murder, like
True.
Slaughtering people. But
true, but then
you're role playing. You're
Darth
pretending
Vader.
to be the Ren.
Yeah, true. So this is the helmet out of the box.
Very chrome.
It is very shiny. I feel like on the box it makes it look like it's going to be white. So
well, I think the helmet itself in the comics is like a whitey chrome.
Yeah. So I don't really know.
Yeah, but
because on the picture of the helmet out of the box, it looks like a shiny black, really. But
yeah,
you know.
I think it looks alright.
It looks cool, and I feel like with this one, it's probably quite hard to see out of it. I can imagine because there's only these little like cracks.
There must be another viewpoint in there somewhere that we can't see, like maybe like that chrome look is actually like sort of just like a plastic, and you can just see out of it.
Yeah.
I mean, I think there will
like
be
the visors in like the clone helmets and stuff.
Yeah, maybe a bit like that. I mean, I think there's going to be a lot of people now doing the Ren cosplay. I think there'll also be a few that will just have this as a collection, being like, this is really cool, like something different.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's the thing, it looks completely different to any of the other helmets, any Mandos, any like.
Yeah, but also you like, if you're a fan of the comic of the Ren and you know the character, then this is obviously a helmet that would appeal to you.
Yeah.
But I mean, personally, I think it's a bit weird. But I haven't read the comics. I haven't read anything about the Ren. I just know him being the first knight of the Ren, him creating the order. Because there's lots of rumors. There was rumors about Khmer being the Ren. Being Knights of Ren, stuff like this. But I don't know. I wish we got to see more and learn the story properly, but you never know. Disney might do a 180 and we might get Acolyte season 2 and Khmer come back. Because I did actually really like The Stranger. I thought he was really cool. He was brutal as well.
And speaking of the Acolyte, in every shop we go in, all the Acolyte Funkos, well, not all of them. Mostly just like Osha.
That's the only one I've seen in other shops, actually.
Yeah, I've not actually seen like any of the other characters.
The only other time I saw the Acolyte characters was in Forbidden Planet.
In London.
Yeah.
But where we live, we haven't seen any.
Every other one is just been Osha.
But the Oshas that we've seen in other shops have been in the south. So clearly no one likes Osha. I thought The Acolyte was a great show, though.
I enjoyed it. And I know there's some people that don't like it. It's not Star Wars. And it's like, all right, that's your opinion. But there is a few of us, and more than you think, that enjoyed it. And they had elements of the show that I wanted to see continue. Like, they teased. We saw Darth Plagueis for the first time. So cool to see.
And also, not to mention, you've seen Yord, Master Soul, and Osha all at Star Wars Celebration.
Did. And Kalnaka.
Oh yeah.
I saw Kalnaka as well. I saw Khmer as well. I saw them all because I was there at the stage when they came out. It's so sad because I was like, I didn't realise and didn't get excited.
Yeah, I think.
But now I'm like,
See, at the time, I don't even know if we had like a trailer announced or anything. Like, they just came out on stage. Obviously, it was Star Wars Celebration. They'd already filmed everything. Oh, you seen like Daphne Keane as well.
I did.
But like,
I know she came out to put I can't remember. She came out as Padme from Attack of the Clones. I was like, oh my god, that's so cool.
Yep.
And then you turned up as
Padme. Because
I
remember watching the live stream. Because I was literally like outside the XL, and then I was going to my hotel. Because I only had the Saturday pass, but that was on Friday. But yeah, I remember watching the live stream. And I was like, oh my gosh, she's dressed as Padme. Because that was my outfit for Celebration.
It was a very good Padme
on the Saturday. So I wasn't actually in the costume on that day. But I was like, oh, that's funny how like she's dressed up. But she was the only Acolyte member that was dressed up. Which I thought was funny. Like, why not? You're going to a Comic-Con. But, yeah. But anyway.
Good times at Celebration, though. Good times.
Yes. I'm in the process of scrapbooking Celebration. So once I've done that, I need to show it to you guys because it's really cool. And
it is.
I've got like a little mini printer, and I'm printing out like all the pictures of like the cosplayers that we saw and like.
So we got like my photo ops with like Ewan, and then my one with Hayden.
Yeah.
A picture that I took of like the signed picture that Dee Bradley signed to me. So we've got that in there.
And you put like Rex and Cody on there. Yeah. So cool.
I was like, oh, love it.
Rex, Cody, and all the other clones.
Yes. All the other millions of clones that Dee Bradley Baker has voiced.
Oh.
That again, I know I keep saying it, but that is someone that I would definitely like meet again.
Yeah.
I might even get like a photo with him because he's just so cool and he was so nice as well. And just having to talk to him about like who's his favourite clone.
Rick likes your
and he was like, yeah, Rick likes. I was like, oh my god, it's so cool. Yeah, and hopefully next year when they announce that, or when they do Celebration in Japan, they announce it in the UK in like 2026 or like America. I don't know. It's probably going to have a little time.
If it's in the States, then we probably will fly out to the States and hopefully we can meet more of these troopers out there.
That'd be so cool.
Because we do love America. And we do have a few friends.
We have quite a few friends.
Yeah, we've had a few of them on.
Shout out
that we
Keithin,
want to get on.
Alpine Vader.
Yes.
Yeah, and it'd be nice to just be there with you guys. Like, yeah. So that'd be cool. So going back to the episode.
This is another Disney
Secrets of the Holocrons. I will admit, this one is a bit of a weird one. I didn't really know, like, what am I going to do with this? You know, like with the lightsaber.
Well, I'll tell you.
Oh, okay. But with the lightsaber, you can like, the helmet, you can put it on. And then this, I was like.
Have you never seen the Disney Holocrons? I see them on TikTok all the time, and they actually are.
I've seen them in the shows. I've not ever seen an actual.
No, so in Disney, you can buy these holocrons. So you can either get a Sith one or the Jedi one, right? And then you can buy different kyber crystals. So you put them inside the holocron, and then basically a Jedi or a Sith will talk to you in the holocron. But say, so, well, why are you laughing?
It's funny. It's like, hang on, let me just put on. All right, mate. It's Sidious. Yeah. How's your day going?
No, it's not like that. So, like, say you get a blue one, yeah. You put it in the holocron.
Hello there.
Then no, it'd be like
sorry.
No, it'd be like I regret to inform you the Jedi Order has fallen and all this. But like you could pick up a blue one And it could be Kenobi, but it could also be Ahsoka, or it can be Anakin. Like, you don't know what you're gonna get until you put it in the holocron. And there's like all these different kyber crystals that you can get. And like the Sith ones, you know, you can get Vader, but you might also get like Sarge or something. I don't know all like the names of the.
What if I was to put a
ones that
Sith
you
one
can get.
in a Jedi holocron? What happens then? Does it just like blow up or something?
No, I don't actually know. I don't know. I think something happens where it's like
It changes
I don't know.
colour or something.
Yeah,
Well, we don't want that. But that is pretty cool.
I don't know. But there's something inside these little like crystals that you put in there that there's something inside the holocron that reacts to it. So it's like, I don't know, it's some sort of chip or something.
Because I always thought the little
But it
kyber
knows what it
things
is.
were like stuff that you put in like your lightsabers that you collect or you buy there.
Yeah, I don't know if they're the same.
Oh. I didn't realise that like you
I
used
don't know
them
if
for
they're
the
the same ones or
holocron.
if they're different. But yeah, you can buy, because you can make your lightsaber in the. There's like this room where they go on about all the different types of Jedi and stuff, and then they come around with these kyber crystals.
Oh, where you debate it.
And then you choose what color you want, and then you put it in your lightsaber. But I think they're different to these kyber crystals. So these are like the holocron ones, and then you got, yeah. But these ones have like the recordings on them, but you don't know which recording you're gonna get until after you put it in your holocron. I mean, I'm sure there's probably some way of doing it. Maybe if you like ask them at the desk or whatever, like, oh, I've already got the Kenobi one, but I'm really looking to get this particular Jedi, you know. But yeah, I think it's like the green one, you'll get like Yoda or Luke or Qui-Gon, maybe. I don't know all the ones you can get, but basically they've never done the box like this before with like all of them. So basically, when you go to the parks and stuff, you can either buy the Jedi or the Sith holocron, and then the kyber crystals usually sold separately, I'm pretty sure. So you just like pick one, and then there you go, and it lights up and everything. So like you put a blue one in, and then it lights up blue, and then it'll be like Kenobi talking to you and stuff. But it's like a pre-recorded message. It's not like he can actually. It's not like he's Siri. It's not like he's Siri or Alexa. Like it's like a pre-recorded thing. So it's not gonna be like, hello there, Will. How are you today? No.
Don't be shy. It's okay.
No, but now they've released this really cool box.
Dual box.
So I think you holocron lovers are gonna love this. But also, if you've already got one of these, like one of the holocrons, then I don't know, sell it on eBay because you'll get one again. But
this is out of 3,000.
Yes, and I'm guessing all of these little kyber crystals are probably all of the combinations that you can get. So that's quite cool. But yeah.
No, it is pretty cool. I like it.
And it is a really nice little box as well. So, I mean, a lot of the stuff that Disney produce, you know, we went to the Disney store in London and they had like this, we even showed a picture of it on that episode where we spoke about it. But it's basically a box and it had Ahsoka's lightsabers, Obi-Wan's, and Anakin's, didn't it? And it was in a really nice, like, little wooden box and stuff. There's just, yeah, Disney are just really cool with like their packaging and that. And it, you know, it makes it special when it is limited to like 3,000 because you think, oh wow, I've got like number 2 of 3,000, and it's like it makes it more special because you have like one of 3,000 ever made of that particular thing. I mean, this you can obviously buy like all of those things separately.
By the way, can I just say, just quickly?
Yeah.
The Ren, that.
Yeah.
How much? I'm looking at it right now.
Don't know.
Have a guess. Go on. So Ren Legacy Lightsaber Limited Edition.
£200.
275.
Okay. So the Knights of Ren lightsaber is 275.
Sorry, I've just seen something as well. Do you remember we showed a picture, and it was the Clone Wars 3-pack of Ahsoka, Anakin, and Kenobi in the nice little box?
Yeah, that's what I was just talking about.
Yeah. How much?
It's got to be like £400.
£500.
£500. That thing I was talking about.
I'm just trying to
With
find.
the Ahsoka, the Kenobi, and the Anakin.
I'm just trying to find the price
cool for the helmet.
For the holocron. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Sorry,
it does look so cool though. Like, I'm gonna zoom in on this for you guys watching. Like all the little details on the little like Sith holocron, and each of these things, these tubes, they have different Aurebesh on there. So I'm guessing it probably says, like Mace Windu or, you know, Anakin Skywalker in like Aurebesh. So maybe that's how you don't get like the same one. I don't know, but it is really cool how like you put it in here. There's like a thing that opens up, and you can turn the little like gold things on the angle. Because obviously in like Rebels and stuff, you see the holocron, but it like all the little triangle pieces kind of float about in the sky. But obviously in real life you can't do that. So they just sort of like turn, but it does have lights and everything, and it is really cool.
It is. Sorry, I'm just getting it up here.
He's just having a look for prices for you guys.
Oh yeah, because it's interesting.
Yeah. But it is very nice. And they've got like...
Oh, it's already sold out.
There you go.
It's already sold out, and it was going for $375. So not actually a lot.
Set.
And also I have the... I think this is the helmet one. What the helmet hit on there?
The helmet.
Oh, we got the Commander Greers. We can talk about it in a second. I can't find the helmet one, but it's fine.
No. Well, we can't get a price for the helmet for you guys,
but here's
another helmet.
But here's a clone helmet, and we do love clone helmets.
And this one you spoke about a couple episodes ago, because he's from the 41st, and he's called Commander Greer.
And it is a very cool helmet. I did really like this in Revenge of the Sith when I first saw it, like way back in the cinema.
The thing is, Commander Greer?
Yeah.
His like regular look is essentially kind of like a 501st, but instead of blue, it's green. But it's sort of like creamy look with like the kind of camo looking splotches and stuff, and the green lens.
The green visor, I think, is what makes it, because it's so cool.
This is only their like Kashyyyk look. So they're well known for this look because obviously it was in Revenge of the Sith. But this isn't their like standard armor. So a lot of the figures you get, like they recently released a Black Series,
Yoda and
with Yoda, and he's got his little seat, which is quite cool. I love that. He had a little seat from the council.
You got a travel seat.
Yeah.
Like one of those camping chairs.
Or it might be one of those. There's a scene where he's walking. I think it's either in episode 2 or 3. There's a scene where he's like got a little chair that's hovering. So I don't know if it's that one, but it looks like a council seat. Anyway, so this chrome look and all that is just from Revenge of the Sith when they're on Kashyyyk at the end. But obviously, that is like the scene that we see them in. So I always thought this was just how they looked.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I mean, I've on the little minifigs, I have a 41st Trooper, and he is in the full camo gear. You know.
But I do like the visors.
I think the visor looks sick. I love the gold, the like green reflective.
But I feel like it kind of confused like the animators of like the old, the old Battlefront 2 with like the loading screen. It had like the 501st Trooper, and then the visor was green on it. So I don't know if they did that because of like seeing the troopers really up close, but it was like the camo ones which have the green visor. I don't know, but I do like the green lens, and they did have it on like a lot of the stormtroopers as well. They had a sort of green tinge to
them, in the eyes,
but it wasn't like a chromy.
No, it wasn't a chrome like reflective one,
but it was just slightly green. But yeah,
I like it. This is a Disney shop one.
Yes, so this isn't Black Series helmet. This is a Disney one.
So this is the same as the 187th that Disney have done recently. I swear to God, if the Disney do a Commander Wolf one, I'll be annoyed, because it's like, I'm telling you, my dream was like, it's a Black Series.
For those of you that don't know, Will a few months ago had a dream.
A couple of months ago, it was like ages ago.
He had a dream that we were doing this podcast, and there was we were unboxing a Black Series Commander Wolf helmet. Guys. And ever since, he's like, if they release it, then I said it first.
I'm telling you, because it was so real, guys.
There should be like bets for these things, like, oh, I know they're gonna release this helmet.
But no, I'm telling you, guys, it was so real. Like, I in the dream, even now, I can picture me like
I think it
looking
was
at it
at the time.
I was
the Bad Batch was
Commander
out.
Wolf was in it, but then I was like holding it, looking at it, even like put it on. It's like I can remember all of this.
It felt real.
Yes, it felt more than just like, oh, I'm dreaming that this is gonna happen. Like, no, it was so real. And I really hope that they don't bring it out as like a Disney legacy, because then my dream was a fake. But no, it is a very cool one. I really
want to see these Disney legacy ones.
We did. We saw 187th in the shop.
Did we?
Yeah, it's a lot thinner and a lot smaller than our Black Series ones.
Yeah.
Like, it's not as chunky.
I find the clone Black Series ones are like way too big for my head. But they're alright for you.
They're fine.
But I'm only little.
But they look great as like display pieces, though. And again, there is absolutely nothing wrong with them for using them for cosplay. Like, one of our newest friends, Ahsoka Armorer. I'm pretty sure. Well, we'll hopefully get him on at some point and ask him, but pretty sure his is the Black Series 332nd helmet. Now, again, don't quote me on that, and I hope I haven't offended him if it isn't. But it did look like that, and it is very cool, though. So.
But there's nothing wrong with that.
No, exactly.
They look absolutely amazing. Like, why not add them to your cosplay, and then it's one less thing to make,
I mean, also, there'll be people doing a Greer cosplay that will buy this.
Yes.
It's $99. I mean, that's obviously American. I think we're like a little bit cheaper. So we're probably looking at like about 95 quid, I think, for that.
I mean, I really like it.
What do you want?
Imagine if they made.
So I'm just going to add it to the Christmas list.
No, please don't. No, but imagine if they made a 501st one. It would be in my basket right now.
Okay, you listening, Disney?
Because imagine that we had like the Reg, Rex, and then 501st.
I think I know it would look really cool, but it'd also feel like really weird, because you'd have like these two Black Series ones, and then we'd have like the smaller, nicer, like.
Well, it's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. You've got it all planned. But yeah, this is very cool, and I do like this one.
Yeah.
We have a hot toy.
So speaking of hot toys from earlier, we have a new hot toy. This one is from Jedi Survivor. So this is
this
cool.
really new? Because I feel like we've shown this. I swear we have, but I might be wrong.
Well, it's been released now, so
maybe we showed it when it was announced or something.
This is the thing, like, a lot of the time we'll show stuff and then it's like, oh, it's not out yet, and then closer to the time it'll be popping back up on our socials and we're like, did we show it? Didn't we show it? I don't know. So maybe we showed it before, but here we go again. So
Deja vu.
this is from Jedi Survivor, and it is a Purge Trooper Commander.
Can I just say, his helmet is given. I'm pretty sure that is a clone airborne trooper helmet.
It does look like it, doesn't it?
With like the little sort of jagged bits like on the side.
But I mean, it's Jedi Survivor, so it's got to be like Stormtrooper sort of.
Yeah, but I just feel like the design of it is a airborne. Have we got one down there?
I think actually, looking at his armor, like the chest bit, that is clone armor.
Well, that makes sense. Now, obviously, it's probably been his armor and everything's been a little bit updated.
I reckon it's a case of they've, like after Order 66 and stuff, like obviously some of the clones went to work with the Empire, so maybe they sort of kept this armor look but made it Imperial and then had them as Purge Troopers.
But that, to me, that is an airborne helmet. Airborne trooper helmet.
I swear these were in Fallen Order, but they had the like electrostaffs.
Well, this is Purge Trooper Commander. So.
Oh, okay. So maybe I'm on that, just the Purge Trooper.
Yeah.
But they're really hard to beat in that game.
They're buggers.
Yeah.
I do like the fact that the helmet lights up red.
Yeah, that's cool. So I imagine there's probably like a battery thing in the back.
Mm-hmm.
And glows red.
Do you know what? It sounds a bit funny,
cool.
But his helmet as well, like the red bit, reminds me a bit of Zurg, from Toy Story.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Does a bit, doesn't it?
It does. Do you know what? Now you've said that, I can't unsee it.
You see in Zurg, aren't you?
Yeah. Oh my god.
That is cool, though.
But, if you look at these hot toys, this is why they're so expensive, because there's just so many little tiny details, like little scratches. It makes it look like real metal. Like if you took a picture of that,
can you imagine if we lived in a world where like these were like a tenner?
Oh, I wish.
I'd have such a collection.
Look at this, like little pauldron thing. So it looks like actual like leather on there, like stitched and stuff. It looks so detailed.
Yeah.
I love it.
Very
but
good.
not that I would buy this because it's not like a favorite character or anything. But hats off goes to these like Hot Toys makers because they look absolutely amazing. And like if I saw a picture of that, I wouldn't be able to tell if it was a figure or a cosplayer or what. Like they just look so real. So next one. I don't know how to feel about this one. I don't know if it is like brand newly released, but I saw it on the Funko website and thought I'd show it to you guys because I've never seen it before. No one's talking about it, and
I can see why.
Yeah. It's a Loungefly handbag, but this one, I think you have the options: either put it on your shoulder, or you can use it as like sort of fanny pack or a bum bag. It's like it's like you can put the strap around
your waist.
Around your waist, yeah. Or you can use it as like a normal bag on throat of your shoulder sort of thing. But it's a pink Stormtrooper helmet. And I mean, you described it as something that you would give your dog.
Nah, because I think what is because there's the strap next to it,
Yeah.
and I've seen that there's like little bags where like people have put them on the back of their dogs,
Yeah.
and they
I
look
mean,
like a
Lounge
little
Fly
bag.
do them. They
What?
do like
Well, maybe
bigger
this is for
ones.
dogs.
No, because it's
Okay.
you can use it
If
as a
you
dog bag.
if you have one of these, can you please send us a photo
A
so
bit
we-
on your dog.
on your dog or on yourself and settle the debate.
Let me know. I mean, I think this is just one for like those Star Wars fans that are like girly girl, that like pink everything.
Barbie Stormtrooper.
You know these houses that you see on like Right Move, and they just have like full on pink bedroom, pink sofa. You know, I don't know. It's sort of like Barbie meets Star Wars for me, and I wouldn't buy it, but I thought I'd show it for anyone that may like it.
Very pink.
It's very different for Lounge.
This is a little bit better. I find this a little bit more tasteful.
So this one is a Loungefly. It's called like the 70s something. Basically, it's some X-wings and TIE fighters that are blue and pink, and they're all flying through the sky.
Information
and then
towards
it's
each
got Star
other.
Wars logo.
Look, I think it's very simple, but I think it's really nice as well.
Yeah.
Very simple.
Yeah. I think this one would work quite well as like a little school bag or something.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not that you would spend that much money on a school bag, because
Some people do.
Lot, but
some people do. But there you go.
Yeah.
Figure time.
So we
have a Jedi Survivor double pack, which I find quite funny because they announced a Dagan Gera like solo figure. But there's now a double one with a BX droid hybrid. So he's like gold. He looks very cool. Here's a good picture of it together.
Dagan Gera.
And here he has with his Force arm that he manifests.
Oh, wow.
Very cool.
He's got a blue arm.
It's he manifests a fake arm, like.
Is it actually blue in the game, or is it?
Yeah, you see it. It's like literally an arm, but as like a ghost Force form, and he can hold his lightsaber.
I'm
very
still
cool.
yet to play Jedi Survivor, guys.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
I've been so busy, and I can't play all these games. I ain't got time. I'm working.
But yeah, no, this is quite cool. I do like Dagan Gera as a figure. I love his High Republic robes. Very.
He does look a bit ghostly.
He's not
is he
like
a ghost.
No,
Is he a zombie?
No, he's one of he seems to be, I think, the same species as like Martian Row, like because they're like that sort. He's like that sort of grey. Anyway, but yeah, there's this one from Battlefront 2, which I think is really cool. This is a Clone Commando urban fighting attire and a B1 battle droid training. So this is like two skins that you could put or that you could get and wander around on Battlefront 2 in when you played as a B1 or a Commando. I quite like the Commando markings. It reminds me a little bit like Gregor, a little bit.
Yeah.
But like Gregor's is better in my opinion. I prefer the yellow instead of the like green and like all the little markings of every like mission or droid and all that. But
I do quite like this droid as well. Like, I mean, I get how it's a training droid because it literally has like a target on its stomach-ish area
and head
and his head. So.
But yeah. I do quite like his double pack. Again, I have a bit of a soft spot for Clone Commandos. So, yeah. Hopefully they will, again, we know we keep going on about, but hopefully they will release the rest of Delta Squad in Funko form.
Yes. Because we already have 2, but we haven't got the rest.
Where are they?
They are down there. By the gaming ones.
I'm sorry, I was just looking at my collection. I was like,
we had a little move around because we ran out of space on the shelf, so now we've got them on the TV shelf. Yes. And there's all the gaming ones are together, and then you got like the Old Republic ones.
Very nice. Yeah.
This is very cool.
Very cool. We have a chopper
Jabba.
in Imperial disguise. So he's got like the black and red head and the antenna.
Again, I don't know if we showed this one before, but
Possibly.
here it is again.
Possibly. I feel like I feel like we've shown this, but
I don't know if we have, because we showed the Star Wars ones where they had like a little, almost like a little hook or
when they were on the
something
shelf, like
yeah.
or like a ball.
Yeah.
Oh no! Sorry, you put them stocking.
Yeah, that's
holders.
the one. That's the one. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
So these ones have been out for a few weeks now, but I thought I'd just show them just because like Christmas is on the way, and if you guys don't know these ones, then I'll show you. But so basically, we have R2D2 with antlers.
And baubles in his head, on the antlers.
Yes, so he's basically like a little reindeer, R2D2. And then this one, I mentioned it, I think it was either last episode or the episode before. But we didn't have a picture. But it's the first Star Wars chase that I've ever seen. We've got this one in work.
I feel like I've seen other chases. I'm sure of it.
Well, this is the first Star Wars chase that I've ever seen, and they're very rare to come across. Like chases of any Star Wars one, because I've never seen them. But this one, basically, the classic one looks exactly the same. It's just this candy cane glows in the dark on the chase version. But yeah, I don't know when it was released, but I feel like we didn't show this one, but I definitely talked about it because I was excited that there was actually a Star Wars chase, because I mean, where we work, there's lots of like anime chases and stuff, but never like the Star Wars ones. But yeah. And then the next one is one that I took from work personally. So this is the Christmas Chewbacca, and he's got Christmas lights all wrapped around him. But I think the ones that we've got in work, obviously, correct me if yours has this as well. The nose is brown. So on the box and all the other ones that I've seen on like Funko.com, on Amazon and stuff, have a black nose, but these are ones that I've got in my work, and he's got a brown nose on the Chewbacca. So
they forgot to paint it.
I don't know if these ones are rare, guys. Should I buy my work stock and then we can have a special Chewbacca? But yeah, I don't know. But he looks cute though. He's all like tangled up in the Christmas.
He looks very
lights.
angry as well, though.
And then we posted this one.
Nah, we can get rid of this.
No, we posted this one on our Instagram the other day. So this is the biggest Funko box we've ever seen in our life. Because obviously, like the regular Funkos are just like little boxes, you know, they're like this size little boxes, and like this is a picture of Will with the other one.
It's like half the size. Like two of them are like the half of me.
Yeah.
I will admit I didn't see a price, but they were just so big, and I was like, "This is so funny." They are.
We didn't, for the record, we didn't buy these ones.
No, 18 inches / 46 centimeters.
Because like I've seen the jumbo Funko Pops, which are like 10 inches, I think. And they're like this big. But this one was an even bigger box.
It was massive.
And I've never seen this size Funko Pop before. It's basically the size of like the Grogu jumbo one. But like, obviously that's because of his ears, why the box is so big.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I thought we should show this because
it was just so big and we had to show it.
Yeah. So we have Skeleton Crew official posters now. And we have a date.
Also, I will just quickly say, it hasn't come out yet, but me and you the other day in Smith's found a Jod
Yeah.
and a Fern. No, sorry, a Jod and a KB / Geordie LaForge Funko Pop out in like Smith's and that.
Yeah.
So
I think it was Smith's and Asda.
Yes, Smith's and Asda. So the Skeleton Crew Funkos have been released,
and they're in the shops.
Out.
Yeah.
Like they've got them out quick.
Yeah.
Like it took them ages to release the Acolyte ones. Like
yeah.
You know, like I said, we've only seen OSHA in shops apart from Forbidden Planet that had all of them. But like, you know, that came out ages.
It's weird though, isn't it? Because like we haven't seen the show yet, so I don't really see why.
But they're really pushing the merch and everything on it. I do like the boxes though for the Funkos. I really like the blue and the gold.
Yeah, I think we showed a picture of them before.
We did but I will say they do the boxes. The colours look really nice. Looks a bit like my new golf driver.
It does. But yeah, we have official posters and official date, December 3rd. Skeleton Crew. Just before Christmas, we're going to be watching this.
Yeah, so I quite like. Again, it's very. It is a Star Wars poster, but it's also a very Stranger Things poster.
Yeah,
like,
it's very like generic sort of sci-fi and floating heads poster.
Yeah. But yeah, in it we see the group on their speeders, like coming towards us with like the sunset behind them in the forest. And then we've got like their character heads above them with like Neil pointing, Fern, KB. You know, they're all there. We've got the new owl as well.
Yep.
I think it was Kim. I think the owl was called, if I remember.
Yep.
Some X-wings. We got the Onyx, the fire, the Wolfman pirate, Jod, and then we've got like the teacher. So this is the first poster because we also have this poster, which is again, it's very similar. They've basically taken the stuff from this poster and then just like zoomed in like so it's like, let's get this poster and then let's just bring it down and minimalize it. Very cool then. And yeah, looking forward to it. December for 2 episodes, I believe. Was it
so
3?
Very soon we'll be back to like the episode breakdowns.
Yes. I have missed our episode breakdowns.
I think we just love new Star Wars, don't we? Like something new to talk about.
Exactly. And you know, there's always something interesting going on. You know. But yeah, Andor is back on the Empire magazine cover, as it should be. I mean, it makes total sense. If you're going to have a show about the Empire, why not have it on the cover?
Yeah, very true.
Now, I'm looking forward to this one myself. You know, I did quite enjoy some aspects of the first one, you know, and I know a lot of the fans are looking forward to this. Maybe this will bring some of the fandom back together. I know you're not overly looking forward to it. So for a couple of weeks, guys, while Andor comes out, it's just going to be me doing the podcast.
No, because I need to watch it.
She doesn't want to watch it. So I'll do the episodes by myself, and you'll see her just chilling in the background on her phone. Because she's not interested in Andor.
I don't really like Andor. I'm not going to lie, guys.
Alright, well, guys, well, thanks for
joining. But I am going to watch it. And I'm going to see what it's about. And I am going to be here for the viewers. Okay?
Okay. But yeah, it will just be me because
I probably need to rewatch season 1 because it's been way too long. And I don't remember what happened. Well, I remember like some bits. And I did enjoy the prison sequence with Annie Serkis. That was quite cool.
One way out. One way out.
And it was funny because at Celebration there was all these people dressed in the like Narkina prison gear, and they were running barefoot.
They also did it at London Comic Con that we went to when Andy Serkis was there,
Yes, they did.
because they were like, wow, and he was like, woo.
Yeah.
I think he even joined in with it at one point. But yeah, so here's the Empire. We have cover. We have Andor. Krennic is back, and we have Mon Mothma.
Yeah.
In her very senator look.
Yes.
Very flashy.
Director Krennic.
It's nice to see Krennic back.
Yeah.
I thought he was really good in Rogue One.
Mm-hmm.
I did really like him.
Maybe we'll see a little bit of Vader.
No.
I hope to see a little bit of Vader because I've missed him. Oh, chap Vader.
I missed him.
I know the whole bloody thing about Star Wars is to do with Vader, but I missed him. All right.
I missed him.
Seeing
so
that
much.
little glimpse of him in Ahsoka, I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, but that
Vader.
was a bit special because it was like Anakin was Ahsoka's mentor. Like.
I hope you guys have seen Ahsoka because I was waiting.
Well, I do apologise, but that's your own fault.
No.
It's been out for so long. But yeah, these are the photos from Empire, if I remember. Right?
Empire magazine.
Yep.
Yes. So we have a couple here.
And we have a shot of Andor in a sort of like a mechanic sort of space suit a bit. I've just seen this, and do you know what I think of?
What?
Do you remember that SNL sketch Adam Driver did as Matt, the technician? It looks a bit like that.
It does.
That's quite funny. Andor the technician meets Matt the technician.
You guys got to watch that on YouTube. There's a sketch that Adam Driver did when he was with Matt on. Was it on? On the
on Starkiller Base or
that
something.
Was the one. That was the one. Yeah.
They were so funny though. It was so cleverly done. But yeah, it looks like he's like working on something here. I believe this is the official. Is it?
So this was posted on Star Wars' socials. I mean, it's just.
Well, this is obviously going to be the logo.
Yeah.
For it.
For season 2. Yeah.
I think it's very cool though. I do like him.
Mm-hmm.
It's very clever.
Yeah.
So this is from the little sneak peek.
Mm-hmm.
So again, it was a showcase showing different upcoming shows. So there was like Alien Earth, there was like Ironheart, Marvel, Alien, stuff like that. And they had a little bit of Skeleton Crew. But we did get a nice little bit of Andor as well.
Mm-hmm.
So we see like a little bit where Andor is like got his blaster and he's like opening the door to an apartment.
Mm-hmm.
But this is like the same apartment.
Yeah.
So I reckon, I said it originally, and now I'm a little bit, because I'm seeing his face is like a bit bloody.
Mm.
So I reckon like someone's jumped him. But I reckon this is that sort of really needy guy from the first series. The guy that lives with his mum. Yes, the one that eats the cereal.
That's just how I remember him.
So I reckon this could be like his apartment, or this is, because obviously we see Andor is talking to someone here. We see obviously people being like, I need a pilot. And then we see sort of Andor in that technician suit pressing a button. And we also get a really cool shot of a TIE interceptor, which this looks like he's a part of.
Yeah.
I do really like the TIE interceptors, and it's nice to see them again up close, because we're so used to seeing TIE fighters, and in every show it's always like the TIE fighter is the main one. But like the TIE interceptors are just as cool and important, and I really like their design as well. Yeah,
I really like them too.
So I'm looking forward to seeing, clearly he's breaking into some sort of Imperial.
I like the interceptors and the TIE advance as well.
Well, that's
the one that like
Vader's one.
With the size and the wings. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the TIE interceptors. yeah, so we see that. We also see Luthen again, and he's like chatting to Andor, and also in the trailer from the like unofficial one that someone took at like D23 or whatever, it was we see him in his like shop owner facade again. So he's still like working in that sort of side of it as well.
Yeah.
And we do also see like
some
stormtroopers. You did make me laugh because before we came on, you were like, we see live action stormtroopers for the first time since The Mandalorian. I was like, you had me worried then. You forgot that we'd seen live action stormtroopers.
No,
I was like, they're not clone troopers.
No, I was only joking, but I do love seeing the live action stormtroopers.
Yeah, and here we see them sort of at like a protest march.
Star Wars again.
It's doing like a protest march thing. And we do see like in the snippet as well that like there is gunfights going on. There is a bit of a gun battle that goes on here at some point.
Yeah.
Very cool as well. Look forward to that. And yeah, we also do see a snippet of Andor on Yavin.
Yes.
So we do know that he will be going there at some point, and whether that's towards the end of the series, because apparently the end of Andor season 2 leads directly into Rogue One.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to end with him going to meet the guy who's got the information, who's like a defector. So I reckon it's going to end like there.
Yeah.
Very cool though. Very exciting. So yeah, that's it for. Like I said, it's not really a lot, but it's something. And obviously there will be a trailer at some point that we will break down.
Yeah.
Troopers of the week. Yes. Okie dokie. So I'm gonna start us off with a Captain Rex. Because you know me, I love a good Captain Rex cosplay. So this is Bruno Ginter
on TikTok.
Yes. Was this his cosplay, or was this just him? I think this is just his cosplay, like someone that he's filmed at cosplay.
Okay.
But it is a very cool Rex. But we're going to give him a shout because he was the one that filmed it.
Is it? Because he did comment on it.
Built by my son, apparently.
Okay.
So it's built by his son. It's still very cool. So he's got like the jetpack on the back. So it looks like, that scene from like the end of the Clone Wars where he's flying down. It's a very good Rex cosplay as well, but like the sort of smoke coming out from the like jetpack looks really cool. Yeah. So big shout out to him. The only thing I will say is the black jetpack. I'm a bit like, I thought it was white. Yeah. The one he had in the Siege of Mandalore. But that doesn't take away the fact of how good of a cosplay it still is. So yeah, that is my trooper of the week.
So my trooper of the week is someone called Cat Does the Arts.
Can I just say, when Chloe told me that this was a trooper of the week, I will admit I originally thought she just sent me a video of cats painting, doing art. I apologise.
So this lady has drew all different Jedi, but in like clone trooper armor. So obviously you can see like Shakti here. This is Mace Windu with like the purple 187th armor. And that's obviously Kanan Jarrus's master. I can't remember her name. And then we've got Kit Fisto and Plo Koon, obviously in like the sort of wolf pack colours. And then we've got Ahsoka. I mean, obviously her 332nd, they are like 501st, but then they got the orange face, which she already has. So yeah, very cool. We obviously have Ayla Secura in like the 327th Star Corps.
Oh, you remember? You remember?
You have no faith in me. And then we have Anakin and Obi-Wan Kenobi, obviously in the 212 colouring, and then Anakin's in the 501st colouring. But he's still got that like sort of grey what's it called? Like pauldron thing. But yeah. I really liked these drawings.
They're very cool.
And it's cool to see like if they went into battle and they needed to have the full on like clone armor to protect them. Like I feel like they would wear that.
Yeah.
So very cool.
Very cool.
Very good art. Art.
Yeah, and not an actual cat doing art.
No.
So we have
meme of the week.
Now this one I thought was quite funny because it's like a famous meme in Star Wars, but like taken from the enemy side of it, from like the Separatists. So it's it's the like Separatist meeting. And it's like, what about the Wookiee defense against the droids? And then it's Sun Fac going, it is critical that we Pogo de Lesser, sorry, going, it is critical we send an attack group there immediately. And then the guy from the banking clerk going, he's right, it's a system we could afford to win. And then the Techno Union guy being like, go, the Techno Union army will. Electronic warbling. Bad relations with the Wookiees they have. So it's like, while the Jedi Council are like, go, I will. Good relations with the Wookiees I have. It's like everything but completely changed. So I thought that was quite a funny one. Yeah. That is it for today's episode. We hope you have enjoyed it. We're sorry that we have been a little bit hit and miss lately with like our episodes. We are trying to get back onto a regular like schedule. And we are going to try and be a little bit more active on our socials as well, because
we need to film some TikToks. But currently we don't have any to post.
Yeah, so we need some TikToks to do. We need some Instagram ones to do as well.
Yes.
And we are also looking at, before Christmas, getting some guests on, because we guys, we know you love having, these guests, and it's been a long time. And yeah, so we're going to get in contact with a few people, try and get them on.
That'll be fun.
That will be good.
Because it's nice to have like someone else talking and giving their opinions on things as well. And also, if they're cosplayers and stuff, talking about how they made the armor and all of that. I love it.
Very cool.
It's very interesting to me. I'm like, how did you make that?
But yeah, so that's going to be it. We will see you probably Thursday, if I'm not mistaken, like normal time Thursday. So we will see you then.
We're back to our usual next week. But keep up to date with us on our Instagram and our TikTok, and then we usually post on like our stories and stuff. If what time that we're going live, and like what day and stuff, like if it's changed, due to our work schedule or anything. We always let you guys know on there when our next episode will be.
Yep.
But yeah.
So we will see you guys
in the next one.